Imagine waking up every day filled with excitement and determination, ready to chase your dreams. You've spent hours, maybe even weeks, meticulously crafting the perfect plan. Every detail is laid out, the steps you'll take, the timeline you've set, the goals you want to hit. But then something unexpected happens. An obstacle, a setback, or simply a change in circumstances. And suddenly your plan starts to unravel. You feel lost, frustrated, and uncertain about what to do next. This experience is all too familiar for many people. They invest so much energy into planning that when things don't go exactly as expected, they lose their sense of direction and motivation. But what if there's something far more powerful than any plan you could make? Something deeper, more resilient, and more reliable than the best laid strategies. Plans are important, no doubt. They help us organize our thoughts and give us a roadmap to follow. Yet the truth is, no plan can prepare us for every twist and turn life throws at us. Relying solely on plans can leave us vulnerable when the unexpected strikes. Now imagine shifting your focus from having the perfect plan to understanding your true purpose, the reason behind your actions and dreams. Purpose isn't about rigid steps or a fixed timeline. It's the core driving force that keeps you moving forward no matter what. It's the unwavering motivation that helps you navigate change, adapt to challenges, and persist even when the path gets tough. When purpose is clear, setbacks no longer feel like dead ends. They become opportunities to grow, learn, and find new routes to your goals. The power of purpose is transformative. It fuels resilience, inspires creativity, and builds confidence that no plan alone can provide. It connects you to something greater than any strategy or checklist. When you embrace purpose, you discover that success isn't about following a perfect plan. It's about living with meaning and passion, allowing your purpose to guide you through life's uncertainties with strength and clarity. In life, we often find ourselves caught in the pursuit of plans, detailed, carefully crafted, and designed to lead us to success. From the earliest stages of school projects to the milestones we set for our careers and personal lives, plans seem like the natural path forward. We create them to feel in control, to reduce uncertainty, and to set measurable goals that bring us closer to our dreams. Planning is an essential skill, and there's no denying that a well-thought-out plan can increase our chances of achieving what we desire. But despite all the effort we put into planning, how often do we see plans fail or fall apart? How many times have you witnessed a well-designed plan being derailed by unforeseen circumstances, changes beyond your control, or simple human error? This constant challenge often leads to frustration and confusion. People tend to invest so much in their plans that when these plans don't work as expected, they feel defeated, directionless, and sometimes even question their abilities or worth. They ask themselves, what went wrong? Or why did my plan fail? The truth is, the problem often lies not in the plan itself, but in the reliance on plans as the ultimate foundation for success. Plans are tools, but they are not the essence of progress or fulfillment. Beyond the plans, there is something more powerful, something that acts as the true engine driving every successful endeavor. It's the underlying reason why you want to do what you do. It's the motivation that keeps you going when the path becomes difficult, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, and when every step forward feels like a struggle. This is your purpose. Purpose provides clarity and meaning in ways that plans simply cannot. While plans outline the how and when, purpose answers the fundamental question of why. Understanding your purpose gives you a compass in the storm. It helps you stay grounded when external circumstances shift and your plans have to be rewritten. It gives you resilience, the ability to bounce back and keep moving forward, even when things don't go according to plan. Purpose is flexible. It doesn't shatter when unexpected events occur. Instead, it adapts, guiding you to adjust your strategies, rethink your approaches, and remain committed to your vision. When you live from purpose, your efforts are aligned with your deepest values and passions. This alignment creates a sense of fulfillment and energy that no detailed plan alone can provide. It allows you to find joy in the journey, not just in the destination. Purpose empowers you to face challenges with courage and creativity, and it transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth. Recognizing the difference between relying solely on plans and anchoring yourself in purpose is a vital step toward lasting success and personal satisfaction. It changes how you approach your goals and how you respond when things don't go as expected. By shifting your focus to purpose, you unlock a powerful source of motivation and direction that can carry you through any challenge life throws your way. Many people find themselves caught in the trap of putting too much faith in their plans. They believe that if they create the perfect blueprint, outline every detail, and anticipate every possible outcome, success will naturally follow. This mindset can create a false sense of security. When things don't go according to plan, the resulting disappointment can be overwhelming. The reality is that no plan, no matter how thorough or well crafted, can account for every unexpected twist or sudden change life throws at us. This reliance on plans alone can leave people vulnerable, frustrated, and stuck. The challenge lies in the fact that plans are inherently limited. They are based on assumptions about timing, resources, other people's actions, and uncontrollable external factors. When even one assumption proves wrong, the entire plan can collapse, leaving you scrambling for alternatives. This can cause anxiety, stress, and a loss of confidence. Many people experience this firsthand. They spend months or years building a plan only to watch it falter because of factors beyond their control, such as market shifts, personal setbacks, or unforeseen opportunities that don't fit into their original design. Moreover, when we tie our identity or self-worth too closely to our plans, failure can feel like a personal defeat. This emotional response makes it harder to bounce back and adapt. The very plans meant to guide us can become chains that bind us, limiting our creativity and flexibility. Instead of being a tool for progress, plans can turn into sources of pressure and fear. Another problem is that an obsession with planning can cause people to delay taking action. They wait for the perfect plan or the right moment, fearing mistakes or missteps. This paralysis by analysis keeps them stuck in a loop of preparation without forward movement. Meanwhile, life moves on and opportunities pass by. When they finally do act, their rigid plan might no longer fit the current reality, making progress even more difficult. The challenge is to find a way to move beyond this dependency on plans. It's about recognizing that while planning is useful, it's not enough. There must be something stronger and more adaptable at the core. Something that can sustain you through uncertainty and change. Without this, people remain vulnerable to disappointment and failure when their plans inevitably face obstacles. This challenge requires a shift in perspective, from focusing on the plan itself to focusing on what truly drives you. It calls for embracing a mindset that values flexibility, resilience, and purpose over rigid strategies. Only then can you navigate life's uncertainties with confidence, turning setbacks into stepping stones rather than roadblocks. This is the fundamental challenge many face, learning to trust something deeper than a plan, something that empowers you no matter what happens. Plans and purpose serve very different roles in our lives, and understanding the distinction between them is crucial to navigating challenges effectively. Plans act as guides, frameworks that outline the steps we believe will lead us to our goals. They are valuable because they provide structure, help organize resources, and set clear milestones. However, plans are inherently limited by their rigidity. They are based on assumptions and predictions that may not always hold true. Life is unpredictable, and when circumstances change, plans often need to be adjusted or abandoned altogether. Purpose, on the other hand, is the foundational force behind why we do what we do. It is not about the specific steps or the timeline, but the deeper meaning and motivation that fuels our actions. When your purpose is clear, you have a compass that guides you through uncertainty and change. Unlike plans, purpose is adaptable. It does not shatter when obstacles arise, but instead gives you the strength and creativity to find new ways forward. Consider the analogy of a journey. A plan is like a map showing the route you intend to take. If the road ahead is blocked, the map might no longer be accurate or useful. But your purpose is like the destination, the reason you are traveling in the first place. If the path to the destination changes, the purpose remains the same, encouraging you to find alternative routes. When purpose leads, setbacks become less daunting. A failed plan is no longer the end of the road, but a signal to pivot and innovate. This mindset fosters resilience, the ability to recover quickly from difficulties. Instead of being paralyzed by unexpected changes, you learn to embrace them as part of the process. Purpose-driven people are more likely to persist because their motivation runs deeper than the success of any one plan. Additionally, living with purpose aligns your efforts with your core values and passions. This alignment creates a sense of fulfillment that pure planning cannot provide. When you are connected to a meaningful why, your energy, focus, and enthusiasm increase, improving your chances of success regardless of the obstacles. Purpose also nurtures creativity. When plans fail, people anchored in purpose look for new solutions, explore alternative strategies, and adapt to changing environments. This flexibility is vital in today's fast-paced world, where change is constant. Ultimately, the development of this mindset, valuing purpose over rigid plans, is transformative. It empowers you to move forward with confidence, knowing that your direction is rooted in something greater than any single plan. Embracing purpose doesn't mean abandoning planning, but rather using plans as tools rather than foundations. Purpose provides the stability and motivation needed to navigate life's unpredictable journey. There comes a pivotal moment in every journey when the difference between relying on plans and living by purpose becomes crystal clear. It often happens during a crisis, an unexpected setback, or a time of uncertainty, a moment when carefully constructed plans fall apart and you are left at a crossroads. This is the key moment where everything changes. Will you let the failure of a plan stop you, or will you rise above it by reconnecting with your deeper purpose? This moment is powerful because it strips away the illusion of control that plans often give us. When a plan unravels, you can no longer lean on the comfort of a predictable path. The security of knowing exactly what comes next disappears, and you are forced to confront reality as it is, not as you imagined it would be. It can feel frightening and overwhelming, but this is also where true growth begins. The key to navigating this moment lies in your ability to shift your focus from the plan itself to the reason behind the plan, your purpose. When you remember why you started the journey, what truly motivates and inspires you, you gain clarity and strength. Your purpose becomes a beacon, guiding you through the uncertainty and helping you make decisions based on values rather than just logistics. In this pivotal instant, people who rely solely on plans might feel lost, stuck, or defeated. They may give up, believing that the failure of their plan means failure in their endeavor. But those anchored in purpose see things differently. They understand that a failed plan does not equate to a failed dream. Instead, it's a chance to pause, reassess, and adjust their approach while staying true to their ultimate goal. This is where resilience is born, the ability to bounce back stronger after setbacks. It's the realization that purpose-driven determination is more powerful than any plan. You learn to embrace flexibility, to innovate new strategies, and to keep moving forward despite obstacles. The key moment challenges you to adapt, to grow, and to keep faith in the bigger picture, even when the details fall apart. This turning point also brings a newfound freedom. When purpose leads, you are no longer a slave to rigid plans or timelines. You become a creative problem solver, a visionary who sees opportunities where others see dead ends. It's the moment when setbacks transform into stepping stones and doubts give way to renewed confidence. Ultimately, this climax reveals that the strength to succeed lies not in having a perfect plan, but in living a life driven by purpose. It's a moment of awakening, a powerful shift that changes how you face challenges and pursue your dreams from that point forward. In life, plans are undeniably valuable. They help us organize our thoughts, set goals, and chart a course toward what we hope to achieve. However, as important as plans are, they are not infallible. Unexpected events, changes in circumstances, and unforeseen obstacles often disrupt even the most carefully laid plans. When this happens, it can be tempting to feel defeated or uncertain about the future. Yet, it is precisely in these moments that the true power of purpose becomes clear. Purpose is the deeper reason behind our actions, the why that fuels our journey. Unlike plans, which are often rigid and tied to specific outcomes, purpose is flexible and enduring. It provides a foundation that supports us through change and challenges, offering motivation when our plans falter. Purpose gives us clarity and resilience, helping us to adapt and find new paths forward, rather than becoming stuck when things don't go as expected. Understanding the distinction between plans and purpose is essential for personal growth and lasting success. While plans serve as useful tools to guide us, purpose is what sustains us. It connects us to our values, passions, and long-term vision. This connection creates a sense of fulfillment and energy that helps us persevere through difficulties. Purpose allows us to see setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for learning and growth. Living with purpose also encourages flexibility. When we are anchored in our purpose, we are more willing to adjust our strategies and innovate when faced with obstacles. This adaptability is crucial in a world that is constantly changing. It allows us to navigate uncertainty with confidence, knowing that our direction is guided by something deeper than a fixed plan. Ultimately, success and fulfillment come from living purposefully, not from rigidly following plans. Purpose empowers us to overcome challenges, maintain motivation, and continue moving forward even when the path is unclear. It transforms our perspective, turning obstacles into stepping stones and fueling our creativity and resilience. As you reflect on your own journey, remember that while plans are helpful, They are not the ultimate key to success. Purpose is more powerful than plans because it endures beyond any single strategy or timeline. When purpose leads, no setback is final, no challenge is insurmountable, and no plan is the sole determinant of your future. Embrace your purpose. Let it guide your decisions, and you will find strength and clarity to pursue your goals with unwavering determination. Now is the time to take a step back and truly reflect on what drives you. Are you so focused on your plans that you've lost sight of your deeper purpose? Have you been putting all your energy into creating the perfect roadmap without considering why you started the journey in the first place? It's easy to get caught up in planning, but the most meaningful progress happens when you anchor yourself in purpose. So I challenge you to pause and ask yourself, what is my purpose? What is the underlying reason that fuels my passion, my dreams, and my actions? Start by clarifying your purpose. Take some quiet time for introspection. Write down your core values, the things that genuinely matter to you, and the impact you want to make. Purpose is not about external achievements or impressing others. It's about what brings you fulfillment and motivates you to keep going even when the road gets tough. When you have a clear sense of purpose, every decision becomes easier because it aligns with that deeper reason. Once you identify your purpose, commit to letting it guide your actions more than your plans. Plans can change, and they often will, but purpose remains constant. Use your purpose as your compass whenever you face uncertainty or setbacks. When plans fail, remind yourself why you started and adjust your strategies accordingly without losing sight of your ultimate goal. Next, cultivate resilience and flexibility. Understand that obstacles are inevitable, but they don't have to stop you. View challenges as opportunities to grow, innovate, and explore new paths. Embrace change and be willing to adapt your plans while staying true to your purpose. This mindset will empower you to overcome setbacks and keep moving forward with confidence. Finally, take immediate action. Don't wait for the perfect plan or the ideal circumstances. Purpose-driven action means starting where you are with what you have. Begin small if you need to, but start. Momentum builds through consistent effort aligned with purpose. Remember, success isn't about having the perfect plan. It's about living with intention and meaning. Let purpose be your driving force. Make the decision today to prioritize purpose over plans. Let it shape your goals, your choices, and your journey. When you do this, you unlock a powerful source of motivation that will carry you through any challenge and lead you toward true fulfillment.